Mindfulness is the practice of paying attention to the present moment without judgment. It's something that I've been practicing for a few years, and it's helped me find peace within, regardless of what is happening around me. It's also helped me to see life in a new way, appreciating the small moments and finding joy in the mundane. Today, I want to share some mindfulness habits that help me live an intentional and joyful life. Mindfulness has taught me the art of acceptance, accepting this present moment, even if it's not necessarily what I'd like for this moment to be. I've learned that I can still find peace even when things aren't going my way. And here's a perfect example of this. There have been several times where my neighbor will start mowing his lawn when I go outside to read in the morning. And it almost feels like it's so perfectly timed. I open my book and I hear the lawnmower start. Now, I don't necessarily like that he's mowing his lawn while I'm trying to read, and I allow myself to feel this disappointment. But I also remind myself that I have a choice in how I respond. I can either get upset and complain about how my neighbor is mowing his lawn, or I can accept that this is happening, focus on my reading, or simply come back at a later time. And when I accept the present moment as it is without trying to fight it, I free myself from unnecessary suffering. Because denying what is isn't going to change it. We can't stop the rain from falling. We can't make the traffic flow faster. We can't make our neighbors stop mowing their lawn. But accepting the present moment as it is and focusing on what we can control versus what we can't is so freeing. Our world is filled with noise, traffic, people, emails, social media, and even our own thoughts and feelings. Sometimes it can feel hard to find a moment of silence, a moment of peace. All of this stimulation and information overload can cause a lot of stress and anxiety. I know this because I've experienced it many times. I'm someone who gets easily overwhelmed. My heart rate starts going up, I start feeling tension in my body, and I find it hard to focus and get things done. For me, it's been really helpful to set boundaries with the external noise and find ways to calm the noise within. For example, instead of checking my email constantly throughout the day, I set designated times to review and respond to emails. I also set limits with the amount of time I spend on social media, because if I don't, I'll most likely keep scrolling and 5 minutes will quickly turn into 30. Including more mindfulness practices like meditating and connecting with nature has helped a lot with the internal noise, calming my mind and its incessant thinking. By turning down all this noise, I'm able to live more in the present moment. I wish I knew earlier the importance of managing and processing our feelings. Emotions can be powerful and overwhelming, and when we get caught up in them, it can be easy to get lost in the past or the future. This is why acknowledging our feelings and finding healthy ways to express them is so important when it comes to living a more mindful life. I'd like to thank BetterHelp for sponsoring today's video. I believe we can all benefit from therapy, whether we're dealing with mental health issues, going through a tough time, or simply looking for a healthy way to express our emotions. BetterHelp's mission is to make therapy more affordable and accessible to everyone. And this is so important because finding a therapist isn't always easy. BetterHelp is a platform that makes finding a therapist easier because it's online. You just answer a few questions and they'll match you with a professional therapist in as little as a few days. If you're interested, you can get 10% off your first month of BetterHelp by using my link, betterhelp.com/IamVanessa. I'll also have the link in the description box below. And if you decide you want to change your therapist for whatever reason, you can easily switch to a new one for free, which is actually something I've done in the past. Being vulnerable can be hard, so it's important to find someone you feel 100% comfortable with. I like to remind myself that feelings aren't good or bad. They're simply information our bodies give us about our inner world. And when we find healthy ways to understand and express our emotions, we can live a more peaceful life. So if you're struggling, consider online therapy with BetterHelp. Click the link in the description or visit betterhelp.com/IamVanessa. Thanks again to BetterHelp for supporting this channel. I believe gratitude and mindfulness go hand in hand. When you're mindful, you start paying more attention to the world around you, and you can't help but feel appreciation for it. The little things that used to go unnoticed now amaze you. The taste of your food, feeling the sun on your skin, or seeing the tiny bug in the grass. Approaching life with awe and wonder has helped me cultivate this feeling of gratitude and live more in the present moment. Look around and notice all the things you can be grateful for in this moment. Write them down or simply feel them in your heart. The more you practice gratitude, the more you'll find yourself enjoying the life that's right in front of you. Recently, I heard someone say that they see life in terms of moments, not days, weeks, or years. And this really resonated with me. I think it's easy to take our life for granted when we think of it long term. But if we shift our perspective and see this moment as the only one we have, then all of a sudden, it has a different meaning. Because if this moment is all I have, then I want to make it count. I want to make it special. I want to enjoy it fully. I want to be present and aware of everything that is happening around me. I want to witness the beauty of a sunset, enjoy the laughter of a loved one, and feel the warmth of a hug. I want to live each moment to the fullest because I don't know if I'll be able to repeat this experience. But what I know and have for sure is this moment. Right here, right now. If you're looking for practical ways to live mindfully, I'll have a video linked on the screen where I show you exactly how to do that. Thank you so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you soon.